All right. All right. We're back for some art. Yeah, just technical stuff going on with people, and just too many people unavailable for part-time adventurers today. So I figured I'd take the opportunity and embarrass myself drawing stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing that today. It might end up stuff falling over. I got way too much junk on my desk right now. I'm trying to clean it off, but it's still got stuff on it. Anyways, yeah, this might end up being like a little bit of a like my backup thing. Anyways, is whenever we're not able to do either part-time adventurers or part-time gamers, I might just try to do a drawing stream just for the hell of it. Hopefully hopefully the music isn't too loud. Again, I have my audio set up so I can actually turn off the music going. I can turn off the music going out to the stream. So yeah, I can turn that music off in my ears so I can listen to whatever I want because of copyright stuff. So yeah, my first one. Yeah, I do not claim to be an artist. So at least not when it comes to drawing. Maybe when it comes to like video production, maybe. Not even so much anymore. I'm horribly out of practice. But yeah, not when it comes to drawing. Hence, that's actually the main reason why I'm doing this, is so I can try to get a better technique. Now that I actually have a tablet that I can actually draw somewhat well on. So yeah, I have this. I actually got this past summer. It was one of the prizes from my work. Does a summer picnic, and they raffle off items. Everyone gets something, but it's really just the randomization is what item you get, but you can trade with people however you want. And I got this. It's a Samsung tablet, or is it Samsung? I don't remember what kind of tablet it is. No, Lenovo tablet. My bad. And so yeah, I got this, and it's actually like I'm actually able to draw in it. It's got palm rejection, which is nice. So like, putting my finger on it won't draw. Like, I can still manipulate the screen with my fingers, but only draw with the pen, which is nice. Yeah, coloring a Harry Potter coloring book. That's still a form of art. So it's kind of funny to me how like my wife really loves doing coloring books and stuff like that too. Gravity's still working. Sorry, wrong stream. That was gravity. Testing gravity was Monday. Yeah, I'm not really that big a fan of coloring books. I prefer like to actually try to draw something. Usually a mess, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, but we're gonna try drawing some things since part-time adventurers fell through today. But yeah. Oh, by the way, is the music good level? Too loud? Too soft? What do you think? I'm adjusted all my sound setup, so I'm still trying to figure out what are good levels for things. Yeah. Trying to get comfy in my chair. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, some songs are louder than others. I mean, granted, I'm probably not going to be talking that much. That's the reason why I have the music running anyway. Just so it's not just dead air the whole time. So hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, reason I'm asking again is because I'm not going to be listening to that music. Because the music that I'm playing, the playlist that I'm playing right now on the stream is too many things. Is royalty free. I mean, yeah, most people don't. Hence, yeah. So I don't blame you, Chris. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, it makes it so that there's at least something on the stream, and I have it separated out so I can listen to my own music, which is copyrighted, without it going out to the stream. So, fun times. All right, turn that back off. So if you see me jamming out to music that doesn't match whatever you're listening to, that's why. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the music that I got is, jeez, how long ago was it? I think it was over a year ago now, something like that. Actually even longer. It was probably a couple of years ago now. They had a deal on Humble Bundle for, this artist goes by Dark Picture, or was it Dark Fantasy Studio, I think is what it's called. And they had this whole bundle of a bunch of different music and sound effects and stuff like that for, I think it was like $40, and it was like $400 worth of music. And it gives you the licenses for the music and the sound effects too. So you can play it, use it for anything on stream. You can use it for any projects that you have, anything like that. And it's a lot of music. And so that's what the playlist is. I might have to go through and maybe change some of the songs. I haven't gone through the songs in a while. So but yeah, it's lots of different kinds of music, lots of different genres, from, you know, epic to whimsical. And so yeah, it was a cool deal. And that's what I've been using for stream music ever since. So yeah. Was it, again, I think it was Dark Fantasy Studios was what it was called. I mean, he actually has more stuff on YouTube Music, but obviously that stuff is, I can't use the new stuff because I don't have the licenses for it. So, but this is the stuff I got. Yep. All right. I'm just going to spill my drink on my shirt first. Good way to start the stream. I think it was just condensation. Hopefully. All right. Okay. Put my music on. Okay. Let's go with that one. Ah, I gotta draw on that. Yeah, wrong thing. That's the one I want. So this might be a little bit more conceptual than artistic. Yeah, that was a... So if there's one kind of really trying to think of like what kind of generally I like drawing weapons for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but probably because it's mostly abstract rather than like I'm really bad at drawing people, which is exactly what I'm trying to do right now, so whatever. But so this might be a little bit more conceptual than artistic. That head is way too big. What am I doing? That's a little bit better. Who needs proportions? This guy has never gone to leg day, ever. I don't care. Okay, the reason why I'm drawing this guy, though, is because I want to... The concept I want to draw is a... Like, I love either integrated or, indirectly manipulated weapons. I think that's one of the reasons why I like Iron Man and War Machine are like my two favorite Marvel superheroes, because their entire repertoire is like integrated weaponry or autonomous or like indirectly manipulated weaponry. Excuse me. So like the concept I wanted to go with is basically a backpack that's able to probably a backpack and a set of gauntlets that are able to manipulate. I'm debating whether or not to make them actually physical metal, or at the very least some kind of like energy blades. I kind of like that concept. So I'm drawing this dude to give kind of like a scale of the backpack. That's my intention, at least. Foggy? Why do we have that in foggy? So this is supposed to be the guy's back, but you know, whatever. Just trying to think of how exactly I'm gonna have it connect to the front. So I envision these as kind of straps that come around front. Question, like, I'm focusing mainly on the backpack, but I'm trying to think of these details as well. Whether it like just comes straight across and kind of goes like underneath the sternum, or more than likely what would end up happening is it like comes up more towards his chest, or there could just be like just a flat front plate as well that connects to. So it's either if it comes around the front. So this is if it's going straight. Would be coming like right across just underneath the sternum, I think. So if it So it's either it comes out. Hey Jess, yep, doing some arts. Sorry, I arted. I'm just getting kind of stuck in the weeds of the logistics of this cyber backpack. I'm also getting my drink drip down my legs for no reason. So yeah, random hair on my face. So like, the concept I'm trying to come up with, I just drew this guy for scale. I got a lot more space I can work with for details and such. So I'm trying to. The concept of this is it's basically a backpack that I'm debating on. I might end up doing like an energy style with it, where it's going to be a backpack and a set of gauntlets that are able to create and or control some kind of blades. I'm debating on whether or not to make them actual physical blades or to make them more like energy blades. With this being more sci-fi than anything else, I might go with energy blades just so I can, hand wave that kind of stuff away. But I really like. I get stuck in like the physics of random stuff way too much. It's like I hate stories and media and whatnot that just completely disregards law of conservation of mass. Like, you see that everywhere in Marvel, and it really irritates me every single time. It's like the Hulk is a great example of that. It's like, where does this mask come from? Manifests, or it's like Ant-Man. It's just horrible. Oh, anyways. What if the strap was kind of taller and served somewhat of an armor sort of function for the abdomen at the same time? I was considering that too. Like, instead of having it just be that strap, actually have it, like, basically almost make it a vest. So instead of being just around his abdomen or around his waist or below his sternum, it would actually go, like, all the way up, like, just under his armpits and wrap around in that way. That is a possibility as well. And then that would be more of a chest plate rather than just a strap. I actually do kind of like that idea. That was another one I was thinking about as well. So instead of it being so it'd be more like that. Oh. I don't necessarily want to make it too much more than that. Oh. Yeah, that's more what I'm going for, is the mobility rather than the armor. Because this isn't supposed to necessarily be like a full suit. This is supposed to be just the backpack and the gauntlets. So, I mean, potentially a part of that could be, especially if I go in energy weapon style, which is what I'm thinking, it could manifest more than just blades. Like the gauntlets could also potentially manifest an energy shield and things along those lines as well. There is a lot more versatility to that when you think about it that way. So... Okay. the other thing, instead of being, because this is seeing it from only 2 dimensions like this, it could be, instead of it being just like a, because I originally saw it as kind of a flat piece with just the straps on the sides, but it could be something a little bit more molded. So instead of having the flexible straps on the side, it can actually have a more solid, like actual pieces to the sides that connect with another front plate. I mean, it's almost starting to look kind of like the Dragon Ball Z armor is the thing. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. I think I actually kind of want to backtrack a little bit. Because I do want this to be... I don't want it to be too much like armor. Because it is supposed to be basically like a very kind of finite system. So I kind of want it to have very minimal, a little bit more minimal connection or anchoring to the body. So I don't necessarily want this to actually take up even his whole back. Yay, the joys of drawing on a tablet where you can erase everything at any time. So yeah, I kind of want it to be a little bit more minimalistic. Okay. Oh, designed something held on by an energy field before. I'm not sure. I don't remember. You're talking to someone who doesn't remember if he's eaten breakfast this morning, let alone what he's done in the past. I might have. I don't know. I've done a couple some stuff with September's. There's I don't know. I don't remember who it is, but there's prompts, drawing prompts. People post on social media during September, and they call it Sword Timber, and it's just a single word prompt that's supposed to give you an idea of like a sword to draw for that day. In fact, last stream, I used one of those. Yeah, last stream I used this set of prompts. I rolled randomly and I ended up getting, what was it, gem. So that's I didn't do it this year because stuff, but I thought that I still like that whole prompt idea. I'm just not good at it. But, okay. How about... That was much bigger than I thought it was. Yeah, wrong thing. I mean, I have it. Where is it? I'm trying to remember where I have it. Oh, I think it's somewhere up here. Yeah, I got it somewhere around here. I've been cleaning off my desk and stuff has gotten moved around. Be over. Yeah, I think it's somewhere up on the top of my shelf. Yeah, it's just at the time I had a bunch of D6s or no, that's right. I just used my the app on my phone. Oh. So it'd be so much easier if I could actually draw like anatomy. So I want it to be a little bit more minimalistic. I want it to be kind of primarily focused as a backpack. Cat chest. Oh. Yeah. Except it's supposed to be his back. I don't really have any differentiation between its front or its back right now. But, okay. Oh. can make this multi-purpose. That's how I can do it. So, what I'm thinking now, not only is this backpack allow him to manifest energy blades, it can also double as a set of energy wings. So basically it's connected down the spine from like just below the back, between the shoulders, all the way down to about mid-back. And what I'm visualizing is parallel to the spine, at least starting off, there's these folded arms that two sets of folded arms that are folded down, and then when he needs to use them, they unfold, kind of spread out, and there's two sets of them. One's right on the first set are these ones right here. They're a little bit on the outer side that are slightly larger, and then there's going to be another set closer to the middle, in the middle of his back, that are a little bit smaller. Okay. Okay, so So the thing I'm trying to visualize right now is how exactly are these wings going to be hinged? Um, I don't necessarily have to be super complicated with this. I could have them just kind of hinged, almost like an elbow or knee joint. Basically, it would be just a short joint that's. It'd basically be like, if only there was something I could draw on that I could demonstrate. So basically, it'd be kind of like a joint like that where the wing itself would connect to that. This is the base, so that way it can actually be a little bit bigger than that. And that would be hinged into the backpack that way. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be super complicated. I mean, in theory, it could even be simpler than that. It could be just a single... It could just be a simple... I mean, it could be just as simple as that for the like the turning point, and then so it would come straight. It could go. It starts off kind of flat against its back, kind of like this. This is the side view. So basically, it would be. That would be the like hinge point. So it basically just kind of come out however far he wants it, and then it would kind of shift off to the sides about probably 45-50 degrees out. So it doesn't have to be particularly complicated. But look like a mutant alligator. There's a very good reason why this is referred to as the garbage draft. Uh, no, there's not really anything over his shoulder. This is like the way that I have this right now is this is like directly grafted onto his back. So basically, like these are kind of the switch menu song. So I was trying to think of how to describe it. So it's grafted directly onto his back, onto his spine. Oh, like this is the side view of it. That's his back right there. That's his back right there. It's basically grafted right onto his back. These are, when they're not in use, they're just kind of folded upright, parallel, directly onto his back, or directly onto the frame. And then when they're deployed, they basically come straight back. They just kind of, yeah, it's more, again, I really like integrated weaponry. So this is more, yeah, integrated onto his body rather than just something that's, or it could even be go so far as to say, like, it can either be something that's implanted, which kind of makes a little bit more sense to me for the futuristic, like, like neuro control style things, because this is going to take a lot of meticulous control for it and everything. So, like, I was thinking along the lines of Doc Ock from the, was it Spider-Man 2, 3, whatever one was, the original trilogy. I'm thinking like Doc Ock's arms, how they're like grafted onto a spine and is able to control them neurologically rather than mechanically or anything like that. That's the kind of line of thinking I was going with. So he's able to. So when he deploys them, they first pivot straight out like that, and then they just kind of, once they're pivoted out, they just kind of angle out a little bit, like 45 to 50 degrees out. So there may be a little bit of control that way. So it's not an overly complex joint, because he's not going to be doing a lot of sophisticated movement with them, really. Like, he's not going to be attacking with the kind of wing emitters, I guess is a good way of putting it, because once he deploys them, he's able to make these energy blades out of the wings and actually also use them as a, like, what I'm thinking is he's able to do maybe a couple different modes. So he can have like he can switch between, like, in weapon mode, the wings use the emitters to create these blades that he's able to control and launch out. And that's the weapon mode. It could also have a flight mode that's specifically for flight, where instead of it emitting the blades, it actually basically uses the emitters as thrusters for movement. And then in theory, he could have a sort of combination of the two, where, because there's two sets of wings, he could have like a total weapon mode where both sets of wings are used to, the emitters for both sets are used for the blades, but then he's not able to fly. He could have a full flight mode where both sets of emitters are used for flight. And then he could have a sort of hybrid where, say, like, the bottom set of wings are used to, like, hover or levitate, and then the top set of wings are used, the top emitters are used for weapons. I'm thinking something like that could be potentially. So yeah, this is just the backpack even. I haven't even thought about the gauntlets. Alright, okay, so just trying to think of perspective now. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, internet can be stupid sometimes. Most of the time, in fact. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably try to do... I'm trying to do more art streams. Just to, I have to stream it, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. So there'll hopefully be more. But yep, have a good night. Oh, yeah. See you later. Oh, perspective is hard. Oh. Nice if you guys actually like, draw straight. I want that one to be a little bit straighter. Okay. That's neat. Yeah. Wrong thing. Apparently I need to paste it first. Hmm. It's kind of remind me of like the warp nacelles on a Enterprise ship. Excuse me. Sudden burp. Actual shape are these going to be? I want them to be more boxy. I kind of want these to be more box shaped. So if I'm gonna have these more boxy, Wrong one. Okay, there's not really any point in having angles off of that. I can just have that straight. I mean, it might be a little bit simple, but it's kind of the point. I mean, you can start with something simple. Is a phrase that I've been hearing a lot, or have been not necessarily hearing a lot, but that I've heard and I think makes a lot of sense is first make it exist, then make it good. Excuse me, I burped, by the way. Ow. Yeah. Excuse me. Probably should have put these on a different layer, but oh well. Yep, we're still very much in the garbage draft stage, so okay, so I think this is kind of a little bit more perspective on what it looks like when it's folded down. I kind of like the blocky. I mean, my aesthetic in general is very... I like angles, I like edges, I like blocky stuff. And it's like, and also one of the inspirations I have for this now is I realized I'm a big fan of Gundam Wing, and I don't even know where I got these, but I got these little figurines that yeah, focus. So I got these little Gundam Wing figurines, and I was trying to visualize the wings on Gundam Wing, and they're actually very blocky. They have large edges to them. They're not really smooth, at least in the normal series. In Endless Waltz, they are much more wing-like. So I like the blocky nature of it. I think that works. Oh, that was still a racer. I think that works. Really like that aesthetic. Oh, geez. So I think this might be a good place to call it for tonight, but give me the... No, I want the eraser. So at least I got the start of a concept. And then potentially what I could do is next time I can sketch out what it looks like extended or like deployed. And then maybe start going into some details. Like I'm envisioning once it's deployed, the like the underside, you can actually start to see like the emitters. I'm thinking on the large wings, I'd probably have. I'm thinking on the large wings, probably at least 3 emitters, maybe 4 each. And then on the smaller wings, probably 2 at most. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think I'll save this here. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock now, so and then I can work on this one, keep working on this one over another stream. I think this is a good start, though. I'm liking where this is going so far. I like the idea. I like the concept of it. I like how it's turning out so far. I might make them just a little bit shorter because those actually seem a little bit long when I'm looking at the kind of scale. But I don't know. I might keep them longer. I don't know. Or it could be just that they're like the person's back is bigger than I'll just figure out scale and everything. But I like this start so far. I like where this is starting. So I will probably next stream I will keep on working on this. That's still on Eraser because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'll keep working on this concept, this idea. But yeah, I like where this is going. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night then. And yeah, well, whenever I need to, I got a couple ideas for more streams. Like I still want to do body double Expedition 33 with September. We ended up not doing on Friday. Just I'm trying to remember why. Yeah, we were. Yeah, Friday was the day after Thanksgiving, and my wife was having needed my help that night. So that's why we didn't do that. Start that on Friday. We might start for this Friday. I don't know. I have to talk with September, see what's going on with her, see when she's available. But I do want to start getting into another playthrough of Expedition 33 with her, kind of body doubling that, and yeah. And then keep doing art streams, still doing part-time adventures, except tonight because stuff happened. Part-time gamers. And I do also want to apologize that we haven't done part-time gamers in a couple weeks. This month has just been a confluence of illness, basically. It's like between me and my co-hosts, is like we were just... It took me a good almost 3 weeks to finally get fully over whatever was affecting me at the beginning of the month. So I do apologize for missing out on most of November. We do have some plans for December, for at least the first 2 weeks of December, and then we're going to take a break for the end of the year. Come back again in January. But yeah, next I think next Thursday, which is the 11th. It's going to be the Games Awards. So this week we're going to be doing a pre-Games Awards discussion. Talk about what we think is going to win, what we want to win, that kind of stuff. And then the 14th, we're going to be doing a post-Games Award discussion where we're going to talk about who won, who we thought should have won, what were the highlights, what were the the low points and all that jazz. So yeah, that's going to be our December. And yeah, but everyone, thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.